Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to learn how to make the best and crispiest roasted potatoes in the oven. They have an irresistible garlic and parmesan taste, and they're super simple to make. Now listen to how crispy they are on the outside, but I promise they're still super fluffy on the inside too. The first thing we're going to do is get some russet potatoes and peel them. I'm using 3 large potatoes, which is about 2.5 pounds. Now take each potato and cut it into 4 circles and then cut each of those circles in half. So in total, each potato is going to be cut into 8 pieces. Moving on, we're going to preheat our oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and start boiling our water. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to add some salt as well as some baking soda. Toss in the potatoes that we just cut and allow the water to come back to a boil. Once it's boiling again, you're going to start your timer for about 8 to 10 minutes, just until the potatoes are tender when poked with a fork. You don't want them too soft. Then we turn off the heat and drain the excess water and return it back into the pot that you cooked the potatoes in. And you only need to do this for a minute and then you can take it out of the pot. The heat that's left over in the pot is going to help to dry the water on the surface of the potatoes so that they come out super crispy. Now while the potatoes boil, I like to work on what I call my dressing for the potatoes. To a small bowl, we're going to add ghee, light olive oil, Italian seasoning, freshly minced garlic, salt, and black pepper. Give that a good mix and set it aside. Moving back to our potatoes that we just boiled. If you like your roasted potatoes very large and super fluffy on the inside, you don't have to cut them into smaller pieces. I personally like them a lot smaller so that there's more surface area for crispiness, so I chop them up pretty tiny. Feel free to cut them into any size that you like, and then you're going to toss it in the marinade that we made earlier. Transfer them to a baking sheet, and if your pan has a tendency to stick, just lightly brush it with some ghee or light olive oil. Make sure not to overcrowd them, so space them apart really well so they can all get nice and crispy. Pop them in the oven to roast for 25 minutes, and then when you take them out, they're gonna look like this. Flip them around and shake them up a bit so that they can roast evenly on all sides. Then we take them back into the oven for 10 more minutes. After 10 minutes, take them out and do the same thing. Start flipping them around just to make sure it's gonna get browned all evenly. And finally, we pop it back into the oven one last time for another 10 minutes. After that whole process, this is what they're gonna look like. Nice and golden brown and super crispy, as you can tell by the sound. It's super delicious as is. If necessary, you can add a little bit more of a sprinkle of salt on top if you think it needs it. But if you want to be extra like me and take these to the next level, I like to add some freshly grated parmesan on top as well as some chopped parsley. And that's it, they're ready to serve, the best roasted potatoes you'll ever have. They're perfect for breakfast to have with some eggs or at dinner with some protein and veggies. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe so you never miss when I upload a new recipe. On that note, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!